Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So anyone who feel like watching this reading, this is for April 2020. And it may be coming to you a few days late, but hey, here we are. We have the Five of Pentacles that just flipped out for you, Scorpio. I hope you guys are staying safe. You are taking all the precautions. You're being patient and kind to yourself and to those around you during this time. Big spillage with the Emperor card. I'm coming out face up here for you, Scorpio. We're going to put it all back together because we're going to cut this deck, okay? We are using the After Tarot for the main reading. We'll do a Celtic Cross. And then we'll use the vice versa card deck for you. And here comes the Lovers. I saw it earlier when I was shuffling, but it really wanted to come out. It fell again. Here again, the Five of Pentacles that just came out again for you, Scorpio. So for some of you, Scorpio, you may be feeling a sense of lack, okay? Lack of support, lack of resources, lack of finance in your finances, a sense of isolation and abandonment, like feeling like literally you're just not in a good place right now, okay? For some Scorpios, in regards to love, in regards to your own abundance, right? Your own independence and authority about your life, okay? There may be imbalance as well in the give and take in regards to your finances and sharing of resources, okay? These are all the cards that, like, the energy is so strong and potent for you. Like, literally, I can barely get a shuffle out, which is interesting because when I was meditating on your energy before I started recording, it wasn't that intense. But as soon as I started recording and asking for guidance for you, Scorpio, it's just really got super intense. Let's see messages for our Scorpio friends. Messages for our Scorpio friends, Spirit. Messages for our Scorpio friends. Yeah, we're going to cut the cards now. I can feel that, Scorpio, some of you are really dealing with some heavy energy, especially emotionally, okay? Feeling angst. Wow, look at this. The first card, the Lover's card. Really wanted to come out. Okay, the Lover's card, literally, major arcana number 6. Yes, it is about love, but it's also the card of Gemini. It is about the twins. It's a card of soulmate. And some people see it as well as the card of making a decision. And for me, I don't really see it as such. I usually see the Lover's card more of the union. A union, whether it's you with another, but the card of union within the selves a lot of times, okay? And I feel like for you, Scorpio, that may be the case. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Like coming into balance within yourself, bringing your masculine and your feminine. That's what we have here on this deck, right? On this card, the way it's being depicted under the watchful eyes of the angel, angel of truth and clarity and justice, right? Holding that sword here and above them, and there's a union happening between the masculine and the feminine, whether that's another person or whether that's you, it's within you. But it is about finding that union. It is about two coming together, all right? And to create an exchange of energy here, all right? So Scorpio, this is at the crux. This is like the central issue of this reading, of this message for you during this time. And this is the third time we're seeing this card, right, since I started shuffling here. Let's see what crosses oh yes. So for a lot of you, Scorpio, it is about love. It is about a choice, right? About an offer that's being presented to you, that has been presented to you, that you're thinking about. And for some of you, Scorpio, you're in a place where you feel like you're not ready, or you're not willing to open up emotionally, okay, to someone or to an offer, to any new offer, to any advances that may be coming towards you. Because the Four of Cups is the card of it's Cancer energy, but it's also a card of someone really wanted to pulling back their energy, okay, wanting to not expand out, okay, to not entertain any events. This is like a moon energy, moon and Cancer energy. And we know Cancer is about rules of fourth house, about the home, about the foundations, right? The family. And the moon is about what's deep feelings and also what's hidden in the shadow, right? It's about our own sense of intuition, what feminine energy. It's about also understanding, and not so much even understanding, it's being able to tap into that shadowy aspect of ourselves, right? Understanding we have a shadowy aspect of self, that we don't have to reveal everything. Some things are meant to remain mysterious. And I feel during this time, Scorpio, especially in a love situation or any situation where you're being presented with an offer, someone is making an advance towards you, you are very much so keeping back, holding things back, not showing your hands, not showing like either whether you're interested, whether or not you're interested. And it's not even to say that you may not be interested in the offer, and you may not be interested in what's being presented to you. It's just that right now during this time you are in a holding phase, okay? Emotionally, you're not opening up right now. At the foundation of this, the Devil card, yes. This is Capricorn energy. This is the card, Major Arcana number 15. Okay, this is the flip side of the Lovers card, the Devil card. Okay, we also have like usually you see that this is the that devilish looking creature here, or that devil, angel of death, or if you will, it's a different kind of angel we have here with that, because he's wearing wings too, right? Like bat looking wings. And then we have the two people chained at the bottom at their feet. So this is kind of like the if this is the light aspect of love, this would be the shadowy aspect of love, right? Of a soulmate relationship, of a karmic relationship. And by the way, the Devil card is number 15. That also drills down to a 6. So it's like a mirror image of those two energies here, like the light and shadowy self, right? Light and dark aspect of it, of a connection, whether it's within you, your own shadow, the shadow part of you, Scorpio, or connection with another. And this is like the central issue here, staying in that light, bringing that balance into trying to find your own inner balance. And here at the foundation, it's battling for some of you this energy here, this negative energy, dark energy, right? Negative habits, addictions, codependency with Capricorn. And yes, Capricorn energy sometimes deals also with career affairs, right? Or public face, right? The things that are goals and how we portray it in the public, the career, Capricorn energy is very disciplined and very driven, ruled by Saturn, right? We call Capricorn the peasants, right? The goat that keeps on going, doing the tasks that nobody else wants to do, kind of a thing. So there's a sense here at the very foundation. Some of you, Scorpio, perhaps you felt like you've put yourself as a sacrificial lamb for quite a while, and that has created some codependency in your relationships, okay? And that's why I feel like some of you are trying to right now to hold back quite a bit and to find your own stability, your own emotional stability. Let's keep going here. We have talking the moon. We already talked about the moon. Here comes the moon for you, Scorpio. What could happen here? The best thing that could happen. And we have moon in Cancer with that Four of Cups. We talked about the moon here, and I'm not surprised the moon shows up for you. So this is about secrets, okay? This is the best thing that could happen, is allowing that shadow aspect of yourself to come out. It's understanding how to use that shadow aspect of yourself. It's trying not to suppress that part of yourself and learning how to use it to your benefit, okay? And we see like in that moon here, we can see those rays coming from underneath. To me, when I see this, it looks like the sun rays, right? So the sun rays here is telling me the light is going to shine through whatever was hitting, the moon was hitting. We can see the face now on the moon. So whatever was being hiding in the was hiding in the dark is gonna come to light. okay? There's a sense of enlightenment coming through here. There's a sense of clarity coming through here, okay, for you, Scorpio. And if this is just in regards to an emotional situation, there's also a lot of deep feeling here, okay? There's a lot of intense feeling, and I felt a sense of intensity when I started shuffling your card on camera. There's a lot of intensity. Like some of you are feeling things very deeply during this time, okay? Whether it's your own inner workings, that your own processes, your own personality, and the way you react and interact with those around you. If it's that you are working on internally, right? You're introspecting and working on your own stuff, or if it's you working in regards in a romantic relationship, in a partnership, it's still the same kind of intense energy that's calling you to embrace your shadow self, that's calling you to not suppress it and keep it hidden, but to recognize it, to acknowledge it, so you know when to release and when to release certain aspect of it, and when to embrace part of it, right? Because without the dark, there's no light. We cannot see the light. So all those part of you, they're very important, and they are indicating and pointing out things to you that you need to pay attention to right now in your current life, in your current situation, okay, Scorpio? So do not be afraid to go there. And we know you, Scorpio, you go by Mars, and it will be the darker aspect of Mars, Scorpio. Scorpio energy is about transformation. It's about death, like the dark things in life that we don't like to talk about addiction. Like, this is like scorpionic energy. So spirit is really like during this time here, especially for some of you that are like basically, I don't want to say stuck, but that are confined within your home, and like within a space. You don't have all those busyness of life, all the activities, usual activities that usually kind of distract you from the things that, the inner working, to do the shadow work, to do the work, right? So we don't have all these distractions because we've all been, that's it, station in place, if you will. So some of you may be almost like revisiting yourself, remeeting yourself again, having to spend more time with yourself, okay? And all this are coming up to the surface, especially things that you've been trying to suppress. I feel like a lot of that is coming up to the surface, okay? In the recent past, Scorpio, Seven of Cups. This is also a card of this is like Scorpio energy here with that Seven of Cups. This is about confusion, about someone feeling like they have a lot of options, or someone asking, where did my options go? What happened to my options, right? It's like you felt like you're not sure. For some of you, Scorpio, there's a sense of confusion as to where you went wrong, okay? For some of you, you felt like life gave you so much, like there were so many opportunities that were presented to you, and you may be doubting yourself whether you make the right choice for yourself, okay? This is Venus in Scorpio energy with that Seven of Cups, and with the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like the potentials are endless, but then it's up to, we still have free will, right? We still have to make a decision, and once you make that decision, like, are you happy? Are you happy with it? Are you able to live with it? Are you able to make the most of it? Okay? Are you able to be grateful for it? Do you feel like the decisions you make are in alignment with your true self? Okay, are going to get you closer to your rightful path. These are in the recent past, these are the things that you are presented with. These are the kind of thoughts and ideas you are presented with. Because for some of you, you are looking again, especially emotionally, about do you feel happy? Do you feel a sense of abundance when it comes to love, when it comes to your partnerships, okay? And I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, you feel like perhaps like emotional connection with a partner, or emotional, like making the right decisions for you, may be a bit elusive, right? It's like you may feel like you have all these options, but you don't know where to go. You don't know what to make of it. The near future, Chariot, very, very good, Scorpio. Chariot, you are moving away from all that energy, okay? There's a lot of intensity here. There's a bit of confusion here, some bit of secrets here, some bit of shadowy aspect, and the bridge to the next end here, to your part, is kind of like, As a chariot, it's a departure. Some people see it. I see a lot of readers call the, like, I guess traditionally, the lovers as a card of choice. For me, it's always a chariot that's that card of choice. Okay, the chariot, movement, change, travel, things that cannot be. The chariot is on the move. It's not standing still. Okay, and it's travel that's inspired, that's divinely inspired, that you're being pushed towards, but you are the conductor here. Still, you are making that choice, you are conducting, right? Like, as in the lovers, it's two people standing there and under the watchful eye of this angel. There's always an angel in the lovers card. It's as if it's like the divine bringing a union together. Like, I don't see a sense of choice with the lovers. For me, this is the choice. This is the decision to move forward. Excuse me, to move forward. Okay, to choose which path. And it's going to be a stark difference for some of you. Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? Am I going to go towards the light? Or am I going to go towards the dark? Which is the path here? Which is the choice here? Okay, you are conducting this with the help of people. You will in this help here, right? With the Sphinx here that are pulling the chariot forward, yes, and also being divinely guided as to, okay, a movement needs to happen. But there's a sense of choice here. But the thing about the chariot, this change, this travel, and it's all for the best. Okay, in the recent past, this is minor arcana version number 7 of cups, emotions, scorpionic energy, trying to allow a transformation to take place, but feeling a sense of confusion about the mystery of which choice to make, right? About the mystery of what is the best choice, what's in these cups. And here we have, in the near future, a 7 crossing over that ambivalence here, crossing over this confusion and the secrets and the holding back and all of this here, the work here in that central part, in that middle part, to go towards the future, movement, travel. Another 7, the 7, the number of mystery. But also 7, a 7th house energy would be the house of Libra, right? Of justice and fairness, of Venus energy as well. We also have Venus energy here. So Scorpio, what you are focusing on right now in that change, in that moving forward, is going towards your abundance in a fair way and just way. But understanding that you cannot stay stagnant anymore. Understanding that you have to move. A choice got to be made. And yes, Spirit's going to move you toward that choice, okay? It's almost like here you have a choice. It's up to you. Minor arcana, okay? Minor arcana of that 7 of cups. It's up to us. This 7 here, the chariot, it's not up to us. You're going to be pushed towards that movement, towards that change, that travel. This is you, the you position. Oh, beautiful. 4 of Wands. Venus in Aries energy, okay? This is the newlywed card. This is about setting a new home, a new foundation, okay? Laying down the groundwork for a new beginning, a new way of being, okay? A 4th house energy. This is about the home. Okay, for some of you, for whatever reason, spiritual home is coming through for you, Scorpio. There's a spiritual element to this for you. This is about, if it's not a new home, but like to set a new tone in your home, the way things are done in your home, the way you interact, with your household, if you will. Okay, this is like a new foundation here, a new way of doing things, okay? The 4 pillars, the 4 directions, like where are you, what do you want for yourself, Scorpio? What do you call home? What is home to you? Okay, this is the second 4 we have here. We have the 4 of cups that is crossing the Lovers card. Again, about the home, the emotional home especially. But the 4 of Wands is Aries energy. Aries about the I am, the self-identity. What do you identify with? Okay, right? And also about your own passion. It's the start, like Aries is first. We are in Aries season now, the first sign of the zodiac. So this is about kind of like starting, putting a new spin in what was, or starting something new altogether, okay, in a way that really will represent you. When someone step into that home, when someone step, whether it's you, your own physical body that house your spirit and your soul in this physical world, or it's your actual physical home where you reside with your family, whichever home that is. And for some of you, it is actually, I feel I'm getting spirituality here for you, Scorpio. You are very much so tapping into your own intuition, your own divinity, your own sense of spirituality, okay, as you move about, as you make this change, as you reconnect those two aspects of yourself. External environment, there we have eight of pentacles. Understanding there's a lot of work, the work is not complete yet. Understanding there's still more work to be done. Let me pull this back so you guys can see the cards. Understanding there's still quite a bit of work that needs to be done, okay, in the external environment. There's a lot yet to be accomplished, to be completed in regards to that move, in regards to going to that work you've been doing. And a lot of you, Scorpio, it's really your inner work, shifting things around, like inside of you, okay, your own interpersonal development, if you will. But the Eight of Pentacles, it is a card of work in progress, okay? And here we have your hopes and fears, Two of Cups. Wow. Harmony. Whether it is in a love relationship, or it is within yourself, or it is just harmony in your environment, in your situation, in your family. This is the kind of harmony, of union, okay? And I cannot not see that, Scorpio, that you have the Lovers here. You have the Moon card, which is all about deep feelings, intense feelings. You have the Four of Wands, which is the honeymoon card, the card of like literally of twin flames, right? The 1111 here. And then we have the Two of Cups. For some of you, Scorpio, this is very much so about an emotional connection. This is very much so about a love situation. This is very much so trying to come to term with your choice in partner. For some of you, trying to come to terms with making peace with your choice at that, in trying to open up yourself completely to that to that lover, to that partner, right? And trying to almost, for some of you, it's almost like you've been trying to temper the shadow aspect of yourself, the things you consider to be perhaps not your most positive traits, right? So it's there's a sense of you, Scorpio, feeling like you, who you are, your home has so much to do with how you see yourself in the world, right? Your home, your family represents you. It's like you identify, it's like your self-identity is so intertwined with your home, with your family, so that the sense to have harmony is very important, because any kind of imbalance that's happening even in that external part of you, in regards to what you consider to be your home, that is an extension of your own self-identity, is gonna create an imbalance inside you, okay? So that's why I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, you know that there's still a lot of work to be done in that regard. This is not work in terms of this is not work in terms of, like, you know, working for money, the career. This is work, kind of like the way he's putting those pentacles, almost like putting picture frames up, right? Putting picture frames up, memories from travel up. It's like also, and this is your external environment. It's also, there's a sense here, the contribution of everyone else coming through and put like, okay, this is my donation, this is my contribution to this tree of life, because it looks like a pillar, like a tree trunk here. Those pentacles are being planted, or are being nailed into. This is like my contribution. This is my stamp on that tree of life. This is and the line continues on, the work continues on, the lineage continues on, right? The contribution must continue on. It's not over yet. But harmony here is also your hope and fear. Your hope that things can remain harmonious. Do you hope that that connection will remain intact, that that person will continue to extend their cup of love, and you can yourself withdraw yourself from that Four of Cups energy, from that holding place, that you too can meet them halfway and extend their your cup of love to them, okay? Here's the outcome to your reading, the Ace of Pentacles. This is like the minor kind of version of the Sun card to me. This is again pulling. That ace here looks like, that pentacle here looks like the gate that's being pulled to show you the entrance to that secret garden, the entrance to that gate, to like towards your new beginning, a village, even like perhaps a whole new city, landscape that will be revealed to you once you walk through, once you accept to go through, once you accept that pentacle and you're allowed to go through that gate. It's like, an auspicious new beginning here, a grounded new beginning, and an offer from the universe, okay, a solid offer from the universe to start anew, okay, to start anew in a way that something that you can be proud of, something that also that can be multiplied, right? We see that seed here that you can see that's going to give you a lot of fruit that you're gonna be able to harvest perhaps for season after seasons after seasons. All right, this is kind of beautiful to have that Ace of Pentacles. That is the outcome after that change happened, after that decision to move forward in a more positive way towards a more positive new beginning, to set up a new foundation. You get that new offer, a grounded, auspicious new offer that's very that has a lot of promise to it. And here we have again more departure for you, Scorpio. If that wasn't clear before, there is a departure, leaving behind the troubles. This is a Six of Swords, getting on that boat, leaving behind the trouble behind. Yes, for some of you, Scorpio, there will be a departure into your life. There will be actual travel, okay, with that Six of Swords here. And I just placed this card. That deck's been sitting here for since we started pulling from the top here. Underneath the Chariot card, there's going to be some travel happening, okay, in your near future. Whether it's you, whether it's someone in your life, that travel is supposed to happen. The universe is pushing that to happen, okay, and it's going to be for the best, okay. This is leaving behind the troubled water. The like we can see the water here. It's kind of like it's quite like, oh, okay, yeah, you guys can see that, right? It's quite bumpy here, and you're going towards calmer seas, and the person is leaving behind the troubles. The Five of Swords, which is the card of the card of conflicts, the card of fighting, and just disharmony, to go towards the calm, what they're taking with them. They're leaving behind the peace. It's like, okay, I'm living in peace. They're leaving behind the Two of Swords, which is the card of decisions, right? They made the decision made. There's no more confusion about that decision. Once that travel happens, that departure happened, they're leaving the Two Swords of justice and fairness, and having made the decision, right? And what they're taking with them is Four of the Swords. The Four of Swords is the card of finding peace, meditation, rest, okay, needing a moment, like a time out, to just find the calm, especially your own mental calm, mental clarity, mental stability, to just really like find a moment for yourself, to just rest, to take a pause. And that's what you're going towards that calm, and that's what you've been seeking. And I feel that's why, Scorpio, you kind of like, it was in a hold out phase, because what you're really seeking during this time is harmony. What you're really seeking during this time, you don't want to have that angst happening within yourself. You don't want to be experiencing that, or you feel like you have to keep your emotions secret, or that you have to hide certain aspect of yourself. You want to be free. You want to be able to be, and you want to be able to extend when you want to extend your cup of love, your emotions, your feeling, and to not feel a sense of, obligation or misunderstanding as to who you are and how you go about, doing things in your life. And I feel like, Scorpio, truly, I don't need any clarifications for you for this reading, but I will take one though to see. I want to see what's that departure, what's that travel about. Well, let's take one on the Chariot. What is that about? Okay, Spirit, tell us more about the Chariot for Scorpio. Who's departing, or where, or why? Some clarification on the Chariot for Scorpio. Clarification on the Chariot for Scorpio. Okay. Oh, wow. This is the Two of Wands. Choice has been made. Yes, wherever there was indecision, there was confusion. It's a decision. The decision was made, okay? It's about the choice. A choice has been made. A choice to go towards something that's more promising, something that's going to bring stability, something that's going to help you to create a new foundation, and also that's going to allow you to work towards towards your goals, okay? That's going to bring more harmony, and that's going to allow you to start a new, a new, the choice has been made. Okay, this is the back end of that two of wands. Is the vice versa deck, and this is the front end of it. You can see almost like that globe that he's holding looks like almost like the sun in that sky. Right, holding on to one, that's the choice. There's usually two ones, that's the choice. The choice has been made. The other one, the other option is not even there anymore. So for some of you, once you made that choice, once you hold on to that one, to which way you want to go, that's it. All the other options, all that confusion here, they're gonna be eclipsed. All the confusion from the past, from that Seven of Cups, they're gonna be eclipsed out. Because usually we would see on the wider rate, we will see two ones, and he's holding on to one. Here we don't even see the other one. It's been dispersed. It's been like, okay, it's not even an option anymore, because the ultimate choice has been made. And with that choice, we see it's almost like you're holding the whole world in your hand, right? In making that choice, you have the whole world in your hand. The whole world that looks like a sun here to me. On that side of the thing, but it's a globe. It's a globe that we usually see. Even here you can see it looks like, oh, on that side we can see both ones. You see what I was telling you guys? We usually see the two ones, but here we don't see the two ones. The only thing that's matter is the choice made, and that globe. That globe representing, you have the whole world in your hand. You have the sun in your hand, walking on sunshine, basically, Scorpio, creating your own sunshine, right? Meaning enlightenment, happiness. The sun is sanitizing, it's strength, it's just everything that you could wish for. That's our source of life. That's what gives us that energy, right? That keeps us alive here, and also that gives us light. So this is very promising. That choice, that decision, that departure is going to be the ultimate decision for you. Okay, it's going to set your life into a new motion here. Okay, that's gonna create a new home for some of you. That's going to create allow you to work on your goals, or towards your career, what you've been wanting to do, and in a better way. It's gonna bring greater harmony, and again, a new beginning, a grounded new beginning that you can count on. And I'm going to take a clarification. Oh, beautiful. Before I could even say it to you, that was for the Ace of Pentacles. Here you go, the World card. Ending a cycle. And by the way, this is Saturn energy. We all going through an ending of a cycle as a collective with this whole pandemic. Like, we all have to reevaluate our life, or the way we do things, those things that we consider to be so important. Like, there are people who never take a vacation, will never call out sick, because it's like, no, I can't. Like, we believe that the work is the all and be all. Like, there are people who just don't even have time to spend with their family, their kids, like whatever it might have been for you, where that imbalance was, where you had to look into your life, like, am I sharing enough? Am I being grateful for the things that I have, the blessings that I have, for my health, and all of it? We are being called, like, during this time, during this year of 2020, which is the perfect vision, right? 2020, or you could say 20 every what's this, like, hindsight is 2020, looking back of everything we could have done differently, we could have done, like, try to perfect or whatnot. And also, this is like the card of Saturn, and like I said, this is all about that completion of a cycle. And we see you, Scorpio, with that new beginning. This is clarifying the Ace, right? And I told you guys, when I looked at this, they were bringing my attention towards that gate. And I keep saying that gate, that pentacle, almost like being rolled out, like to show the gate and open entrance. And that same imagery we're getting here, right? With that open entrance, okay? With the tree and the garland here surrounded, it's almost like a very welcoming new beginning. Like everything you could wish for, it's been waiting for you. You just have to accept to go to once you make that choice and you accept that new beginning. Here you go. It's almost like the red carpet's gonna be rolled for you. Your golden gate is going to be rolled out to show to you, Scorpio, all that's been waiting for you as you enter here with confidence and in faith, dancing your way through this new beginning. That's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. We don't even need to take any more clarification. But what's facing us at the end of this, we have the Six of Swords here. On this deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, doesn't this look like someone? It's almost like they have their own personal sun. That pentacle, like there's such focus in that pentacle. It's almost like the sun has come down to eye level to shine their face, to bring that enlightenment, to bring the blessings, to bring that happiness. That's all that matters at this point. That new beginning, that shiny pentacle that you're being offered, Scorpio. Okay, this is a page here, and yes, it's going to be for your new start or a new way of doing things. But at the end of the day, that's a promise, right? That's a promise, and it's a beautiful promise. And when I pull that up, by the way, it's a chariot that's underneath that for you. Each time I pull that page to show it to you. So yes, there's a departure, there's a decision, there is a choice that needs to be made, and it's gonna be a great choice once you make that choice, Scorpio. Just make sure you make that choice in alignment with yourself. You make that choice in alignment with your true self. Okay, what's important to you, taking all aspects of you, of yourself, into consideration. This is your Woman's Oracle card. Here we have engagement at the bottom of the deck, and it says here your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and what do we have that flew out face up for you, Scorpio? Release your ex. For some of you, Scorpio, that departure, that leaving behind secrets and codependency, negativity, confusion, and all of that, it has to do with moving forward, making a decision to leave someone behind. Okay, to leave someone behind, someone that perhaps I feel intensely for you, Scorpio, that you felt like you couldn't be yourself, you couldn't be your full self in this relationship. Okay, for those of you, this is a relationship. The time has come to clear your energy, to clear your energy of the past, to clear your energy of confusion, to clear your energy of whatever that you're holding on to, you've been holding on to, that no longer serves you, that is no longer part of you, that's just doing nothing for you. Okay, so be you, all of you, and trust that wherever it is that deserve you, wherever it is that's your right person, they will accept you as you are. Okay, Scorpio, let's get a spiritual advice for you. This is the Work Your Light Oracle card. It's the Oracle deck. Let's see. And folks, if you're enjoying this reading, you're getting some clarity out of them, please like, comment, and subscribe to show some support to this channel. I'm pretty much grounded during this pandemic, so I'm here for you. We will not be posting readings, 2 cards actually. I was going to pull that one on top, but 2 came out, so I'm going to keep both of them. I will not be posting weekly readings like, you know, we started, I think last month, we started this new process. So I'll do this major reading at the beginning of the month, then we'll do a mid-month reading for you guys, and then throughout the month, I'll come through and post general energy readings, okay? And if you are still interested in the lives, I enjoy doing the lives so much and hang out with you guys, but the last one was kind of like a I was hanging out by myself, y'all. So if you guys are interested in this, in doing the live reading, live hangout, just let me know. Leave a comment, send an email, whatnot, and so I'll post a reminder, and so we can schedule some out throughout the month. And here we have Dance with Life at the bottom of the deck for you, Scorpio, and it says do something to change your energy. Yes, do something to change your energy, just like we have here. The time has come to clear your energy, energy. And I told you, Scorpio, when I saw that 4 of Wands in the U position, I really got a lot of spiritual energy here, kind of like you setting a new foundation for yourself, like the way you see yourself, the way you experience yourself, your life. So there's a sense here for you, Scorpio, and clearing your energy. I'm inviting you to meditate a little bit more. If meditation, you feel like it's a task, try to spend some time just by yourself with yourself, okay? Even if you have kids, like before you take a shower, spend some time by yourself. Even if you have to sit in the bathroom, like just don't be in your, on your phone. Just kind of like sit there and just focus on your breath. If you like to take baths, that's beautiful way to meditate. And imagine yourself like, you know, in a rainforest, and you're just walking, taking a long walk in the rainforest, imagining yourself discovering new trees, new plants as you're walking to that rainforest, and like all you're seeing is the rainforest like that. And of just sit there and focus on the breath, right? And just light a candle, focus on that candle light, like kind of like don't there's no time for thinking, because all you're looking at is that candle light. That's all. It's kind of like bringing all your focus onto that one thing, which is the present. That's what it is about meditation, to clear your mind, to clean your energy. And for some of you may benefit from Reiki healing. I am a Reiki master. I do practice Reiki, and I'm a certified Reiki master. So please contact me if you interested. Long distance Reiki is just as effective as in-person Reiki. During this time, long distance Reiki is probably more appropriate for all of us, no matter where you are in the world. Okay, visit the website lanmouspiritual.com. And yeah, so find different ways that you guys can clear your energy, okay? And Google it, even go on YouTube. There's meditation music you can listen to even as you going along your days that can help you. So there's a sense here, Scorpio, that we need to leave behind this. Okay, we need to leave behind this so we can go towards this. And your bridge forward is making that decision, choosing that path, choosing that one, and leave, literally leave. That departure needs to happen, okay? And here we have, I'm sorry, Scorpio, this is your, I'm going on and on, but I feel like some of you guys needed to hear that. You have two cards. This is the first one, and this is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yes, how can you mother yourself? And I was telling you guys that it's kind of like, there's a sense here, Scorpio, for a lot of you. If it's not in regards to a relationship, for those of you, this is not about relationship. Let's say you're not in a partnership with anyone right now. This is about you, your own interpersonal development and growth. You spending more time with yourself. You recognizing that, you know, there are certain things that you don't need to hold on to. There are certain beliefs, ideas, principles, even like, you know, certain habits you don't need to hold on to, that they're not serving you. And like to nurture the good, and to also understand that there are certain aspects as well, their shadow aspect, that you do need and that you can call on. There are times that you need those, okay? It's kind of like keeping things balanced, bringing yourself into union within yourself with that Lover's card, both masculine and feminine energy, okay? And here we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. There's such a message of clearing your energy, nurturing yourself, rest. I'm surprised that the Four of Swords didn't come out for you, but we did talk about the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Wands here, setting up that new foundation for yourself, bringing harmony into your life, right? And we have the Four of Cups. Some of you are doing so by holding back, right? By taking a pause from taking advances, by not expanding out emotionally. Some of you, that's how you're doing it. That's how you feel like you can nurture yourself during this time. But we do have this two here. The Four of Cups did pick out here, right? We talked about it in a little for a bit when we went over the Six of Swords. That person is leaving behind the troubled water, carry with them the Four of Swords of peace and rest and relaxation and meditation, right? So in a way, we did kind of bring that energy here. And this is your advice from Spirit during this time, to mother yourself, not just those around you. And especially for those of you who have kids, to really learn to take some time for yourself, to get reacquainted with yourself, to bring more harmony within yourself, to let go of that confusion, that constant state of confusion and illusion as to what am I doing, and second guessing yourself and feeling overburdened emotionally, feeling like you have to play a role emotionally, especially if you are in a relationship and you feel like you cannot be fully you and you're playing a role. I feel like for some of you, that's gonna take a toll, okay? And that's not sustainable. So Scorpio, during this time, I hope that you get something out of this reading. And please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my style of reading, or if you enjoyed this reading. And I'll see you guys really soon. And until then, remember, only love is real. Bye.